I'd seen legend. I'd seen myth. A story come to life. One that people told each other from desert to mountain. Bars across the waste. The Bugmaster. Some hyped up psycho. Controlling an army of those four-legged freaks. They were closer to my home than I'd like. But to go in there now would be suicide. Hell, if I made it back to Sand City, that would be a miracle. And I don't think that Auckland looks upon me with favour. The Sheik have reason to be afraid, if fear is what it is. To them it seems to be a match, a challenge, something to throw themselves at in their elder years. But we wouldn't be so stupid. I wouldn't just throw our lives away. We had bled and sweat to earn our freedom. No, we still had other concerns. Rebirth. All of those people in there, hundreds. If we could help free them, give them a chance, give them a choice. Some of them might choose to follow us. And if they do, we can train them, make them capable, give them a life. Whether they choose to defend that life or not, well, it's up to them. I'm not forcing anyone to come here, but in time, we will have to march into Arak and face that thing. I won't do it alone. I will need others. Many, many others. Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Kenshi. We are here with Sand now on the Spider Plains, thankfully outside of Arak. There are still going to be a number of spiders on the way back home, and with the sun rising he will be more visible, but Sand is still a very stealthy boy and he stands a very good chance at making it through here without being seen. But now that we're back out in the open, I think it's going to be safe for him to start to roam. Look at that beautiful morning sun. It's another good day in Kenshi. I think it's time to leave. So the others are already on their way back. We are going to be regrouping with the rest of them once we actually make it back to the Sand City, and well, we have some planning to do. So our team have regrouped, gathered at last watch before heading on. They've all had something to eat at this stage. Yeah, we're feeling good about life, feeling good about stuff, and I think we could probably go ahead and gather this back. Let's just do a quick trade. We'll take that specialist armor. You can just put your other armor back in your backpack for now, Sand. And we're going to be heading back on home. It's going to be a fair bit of a run for them to make it, but that's one that they can do together, and it's one I would prefer that they stay together for. Off towards Sand City. Now, while we're running back, let's have a quick look at our faction map. We've got 3 days until the Sheik Kingdom return. And hey, look, no word from the Dust Bandits. So I think we have finally managed to scare them off. We will jump and have a look and see exactly what is going on back at Sand City. We have Hong working hard here on the clothing bench for us. It's going to be worthwhile us checking in occasionally just to see how our production is going, and also to check in on Sad Neil, who currently is aimless. Why do you have nothing to do here, my friend? Steel bars. Why are iron plates in there? Why were iron plates in that position there? Oh, I know why. Well, this sucks. So we've got him making skeleton muscles and presses. To make presses, you need to you are going to need to have those iron plates in there. I was hoping that they would get removed, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So the reason he stopped working was because, yeah, he didn't have anything else to actually operate this thing with. As to where he's gone now, I'm not sure. He went all the way outside, perhaps to get a steel bar. The steel bar's there, but we also have steel bars just chilling up here. We have a whole inventory's worth of them. Yeah, So that was a lot closer for him to get, but I guess at that time he felt like he was closer to there. So whatever you want to do, Sad Neil, we're not going to question your logic. You're very, very old and wise, and we trust everything that you do. Yeah, sure. But I don't know, I don't think he actually has got any of this done yet. Yeah, what I might need to do is have a look, and I believe it was Jakku who we have hauling everything. Yeah, we're going to add hauling robotics to your list of 1 million things that you do for us. He's going to be very busy pretty much all the time. But yes, the other thing that I wanted to have a look at was to see how our weapons are doing overall, and it's okay. Could be better. But our armor, we should have, we've got some really nice specialist grade pants in here. We've actually got a ridiculous amount of pants, too many pants in fact. So much so that we should look at selling them. As to whether or not we are going to be selling anything here, I'm not sure. We can see that the area is open to the public. That should still be the case. Others should be able to roam into Sand City. As to whether or not they have bought anything, let's have a quick look down here. Doesn't look like it. And I think that's probably because they're not actually looking to buy those things. That's okay. I mean, what can you do? Stubbs is still training. Not that he needs to, but because he wants to. And I'm assuming that's also because you don't have anything else to do, hauling-wise. Either that or he's stuck on some kind of weird loop with the training dummy here. I'm actually just going to take him off for a second. Yeah, he goes and he does other things. But it looks like we might have encountered a little bit of trouble on the way back home. And it is down here, by the empty runes. Are they empty? That's the real question. Let's see. Gary, what is bothering you on this day? It is spiders. Spiders which are going to be far too slow to keep up with your galloping pace. Yeah. And so, while we wait for that group to come on back home, I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance around the place, make sure that everything is running as it should be. And well, after that, we're going to start to set our sights elsewhere. And well, it says the spider planes, but it's not quite the spider planes. We are back home, and it sounds like there's a bit of a dust storm brewing up. Well, I say back home. They're not quite back home yet. We're pretty much there. And once we do get them back, we'll get them situated back into their jobs. And then the next stage of planning shall occur. The planning that is going to take us away from Sand City again. It's going to take a fair few members away from Sand City, as we are going to be heading up into lands to the north, up in this region here. We are going to be looking at raiding, or defeating rather, a holy mine. This might be the best one for us to start with. Freeing the inhabitants of that place. We're going to need our very best to head away though, and that's a little concerning because while we might not have something on the faction map, there is always a chance that someone could randomly decide to attack us, something that I do fear. Well, we can only hope that we are going to make the Shek happy when they do turn up. We will see soon enough. Alright, we actually have a decent amount of rum in storage. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Rum that we are going to want to try and trade. We're going to need Gary to accompany us on our journey because, well, if we're traveling, if we're going to be going places, we might as well try and make a few cats along the way. You will notice that production slows down in some parts because, well, we've maxed out some of our capacity. We're storing a whole heap of iron at this stage, a whole heap of building materials and raw stone. So we're maxed out there, as I said, and Sad Neil, he does actually seem to be continuing to work here. The real question will be whether or not he's able to work on this press afterwards. It does say invalid, but then it did swap out to be iron plates, so I think he is going to be smart enough to do that himself. We'll just have to keep an eye on him though, because from time to time, I think he will want to swap off that. We've got some animal skins that are being worked on as well, some armor that is being dropped off down here, and we're nearly at capacity at this stage with all of these different cloth pants. What we're going to do is we're going to take all of the specialist grade ones and we are going to be selling those. We could actually do a smaller run at this stage, I guess you could say, just up towards the way station to see whether or not they would be willing to buy a whole heap of our pants before we try and travel on elsewhere. yeah, I think that's probably going to be the best bet, because we're going to want to sell a whole heap of things, and starting off with these pants, it's kind of what we want to do. So all of our different specialist grades, we're going to be taken on the road with us. And once we've got all of them, it's probably going to be all of the high grades. I think, yeah, we are going to have some room for some high grades as well. We're going to want to get rid of the mercenary leather armor, because I think we're all done with that. And yep, looks like we are just going to be taking some high grades along for the ride. Yeah, so I definitely think this is worthwhile, doing a pre-trip. So let's see, who do we want to send? We could actually just send Sand and Gary on a little bit of a jaunt up the hill. They're both very, very fast. Sand is capable of protecting Gary as well, and I think they're going to enjoy being away from the place for a while. They, even though Sand is meant to be the leader of Sand City, he does find solace and comfort on the road when he's active and doing things outside this place. But yeah, I think at the same time, he would miss it, Something that is concerning me a little bit is our power. We always seem to drop a fair amount, and I think sometimes it's just when we load back into the game, it does like to drop our battery charge out entirely. So that will build back up, but what's concerning me is that it's daytime. It's daytime, and we are still consuming a whole heap of power. So, oh yeah, the wind's dropped, that's why. That's the main reason. Oh wow, yeah, I mean, it was going strong just a moment ago, but literally the second that I started talking about it, boom, power drops out entirely. That's okay, because we are going to be able to get away with building some more of these. We've got more than enough capacity at this stage with resources to be able to have more power up here on the roof, and I think it's probably around about damn time that we do. So we'll have a look at adding another 2 here and see how that makes our situation. I'm thinking that we're going to be able to run those in conjunction with each other. Yeah, we'll see. Right now they're set up in a pretty wacky formation, but we did do those on a slant and it worked out. I'm sure this will too, where they won't really be touching each other. One can hope. Hobbs, you're going to get on work on that, and that's just going to engage everyone. We had quite a few people sitting around before just resting on their laurels, which, hey, they've earned that. You don't always need to be working in Sand City. If you've done all the jobs that are there for you to do, you can chill out in the punchy gar. Damn, I love this bar. It's turned out so good. We need more buildings like this, we definitely do, and I want to see this area become more populated with maybe some more market stalls and even some more pavilions. Yeah, something to keep our group busy. Sand and Gary, nearly at the way station. Okay, Sand and Gary have made it up here. Just showing you exactly what we are going to be looking at in terms of profits. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get most of that without too much trouble. Looks like we are going to be selling for 100% here, so we're going to get a decent profit out of all of these goods. Pretty much taking all of their funds. Yep, we're going to have to go into the other shop. A successful trade, if I do say so myself. And that's just the first of it. We've got some old blades that we might want to try and trade off, and we've even got more pants that we can get rid of too. We really do have too much at this stage. Oh wow, that's it. That's the lot. Okay, well, I guess that's that. We'll hold on to these for now. That's perfectly fine. We'll keep those at the same time, and well, the two of you can look at heading back towards Sand City. And then, yeah, I am going to be putting together a force of some sorts to be able to head on out there into the world. I have designated a little bit more construction to happen. Just intrigued to see how this market stall is going to come out. I think it is going to be looking a little bit different than this pavilion here. This is like a market pavilion. So I think the only difference is that the colors are slightly different, but if that's the case, I'm cool with that. It does seem like it's using darker poles. It might just be the construction, but I hope it is a little bit different. We do have these market stalls as well out here, which are going to be doing some stuff for us. And oh, look at that. We can actually get some trading done here. And Stubbs, look at that. You are actually using the trading dummy now. Excellent. Well, you know what? Can you go have a chat here with this fine trader, see if they might be willing to trade anything with us? Let's trade. You don't have any funds, but you do have ration packs, which are really good for us to have on the road, so maybe we could do a little something. am I going to be able to do this? It might tell me that no, we cannot. Shopkeeper can't afford that. Well, okay, perhaps you can, shopkeeper. Stubbs, why is your backpack so full of just crap? Rather, you don't have a backpack at all. So, can you stack these? No, you can't. Okay, well, how about we just go ahead and run up a decent debt, and then we'll see if we can kind of semi-pay that off. Okay, we can. Yes, excellent. Let's try and do that. Most of these we're going to want to get rid of just because they aren't all that fancy. And then let's have a look at, well, we could go back down to our goods here and sell these off. Another reason why I'm okay with getting rid of these now is that our army's fully equipped. Eventually we are going to want to equip others with, decent equipment, but that's still a ways off and it does require us bringing back more people. I'm happy with that. I'd say that's a pretty damn decent haul. Excellent. Alright, they can go off, they can do their thing. And as for Stubbs, you with all that food, how about we go just, I'm not so keen to drop it off in there. I think we're going to get him to hold on to it for now because otherwise, yeah, it'll just disappear. You're not Gary, are you? No, you're not. Ah, there's Gary. Okay, they're back. I'm going to have a good think about who I want to go on this journey with us because it is going to be quite a journey. It's not going to be the entire Iron District, but it is going to be our best fighters heading out there. So, I have some planning to do. And so, we are ready. Our Legion is here, and it's quite a decent number. We have Sand, Pa, Kong, Zeph, Hanbu, Spot, Saru, Oren, Ruka, Rain the Giant, Ridley, Oberlin, Hammett, Lowe, Gary, Bonnie, and Dogmeat. A really decent turnout, and Gary is holding all of our goods, some of the things for selling, others for sleeping and for eating. I did actually come prepared. I've brought some sleeping bags this time for like the first freaking time ever. Now everyone else here, they do have backpacks with them still. For the most part, I'm going to ask them to remove those. Don't worry, I'm going to do that off camera, unless specifically Gary runs out of space. It's there so that if we do need to carry some extra things back with us, we can. Our first stop, I think, will be Squin for a brief little visit before we try to head on out, maybe to the hub, and then onwards towards the Holy Mines. A little bit of good news is that even while we are constructing these extra little windmills here, the wind has returned and our power is slowly rising back up. Obviously, we do have a need to keep that up. Once we are going, I think we're fine. It's just, it seems whenever we do load back into the game for the first time, our battery charge is completely gone. Once we get up to that amount, it takes us a very long time to actually run out of that. So I think with these two here, we'll be able to bounce back even faster in the future. And our pavilion is very nearly done. Firebone adding on the final touches, and it does look different, and I like it. It's very cool, even with the coating of dust that this area gives it. It's a different looking pavilion to the other one that we have over here, so I like it. It's giving a kind of eclectic feel to this space, which is what we want, with it being this market area. Even if it isn't used, it certainly looks like it is. And with our final windmill being completed, the moment of truth will be revealed, and yes, we are okay. Look at those blades. They're very close to each other, but they are not touching. Key to, stopping things from exploding. It'll be fine regardless, but it's nice that it actually doesn't intersect against each other. Very nice, very nice. Well, as we approach our old home gates, that of Squin, I've just realized we left all of that rum at home. That's okay. We're saving that for a rainy day, and it does give us the opportunity to consume all of that ourselves. Well, no, more. It's going to be useful for trade, but just later on. And at the same time, we can actually show everyone where we began this journey. Oh, so long ago. We might look at picking up some extra food as we have many mouths to feed on this journey. So I'll make some purchases, make some sales, and then we'll be on our way yet again. And we didn't have to sell all that much to take pretty much all their funds there. Go ahead and purchase some extra, and I think that's probably just outside of that range. You know what? That's perfectly fine. Oh, now this is interesting. glorious holy map. We can learn the location of 3 holy mines. Yes, freaking please. We also have a tech hunter library that we can learn about. Very nice. I'm happy about that. I don't think we're going to need any extra sleeping bags, so we'll just go ahead and take those maps for now. We have 4 new locations added to our map. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, we've got a few around here. So obviously just northeast of the hub, we have 2 sets of holy mines, another one over here as well. I think that's probably the majority of them. Looks like you might be able to go up from this one to the next, and then to the next here, hopefully avoiding bad teeth in the process. Ah, a 4th all the way up here. Excellent. Now where was that other location? Runes on the other side of Arik. We have quite a few runes there that we haven't explored yet, something that we will do with sand, no doubt one day, but that is not this day. Alright, with that, I think we're ready to continue on our adventure, so we're going to gather everyone together once again, and then, well, we could pick up some extra bits and pieces, potentially from the hub. I think it's worth us visiting there before we head into Holy Nation territory, so let us set off together. And just like that, we have arrived at the hub. Now we don't need everyone else to follow along with us, we just need Sand to run up here towards this location here. Our friends, our allies that we spent very hard-earned cats on quite a long time ago, and they continue to pay off. Let's see. Excellent. You are the trader that we are looking for. Now, probably worth us picking up some of these small thief backpacks. The value, we can see that they're damn cheap for us to pick up here, and these are backpacks that do not they don't impact our combat at all in the slightest, which is fantastic. Exactly what we are after. Anything else that we want to pick up from here? I don't think so. I mean, we have been using this fog mask ourselves. It's okay. It's not the greatest thing in the world. Actually, you know what? It's not all that expensive. It might be worth us buying some more of these fog masks to protect some of our troops. The resistance is pretty good. I don't know how that stacks up against these other helmets that we're currently using. It is indeed better. So you know what? We'll go ahead and pick up some of these. I'd rather have the standard one on Sand. So we could have a look at divvying that other one out to someone else. We also have this armor hood here as well, which is selling for pretty cheap, and it's pretty decent when it comes to protection. I think we have Rycon using one of those at the moment. This is standard grade at 24 and 39. 21, 35 is not quite as good actually. Yeah. So maybe we will stick with those on some of the others. Hong obviously doesn't want to use anything that's going to impact her perception. This doesn't, however. Yeah. This doesn't impact it at all. Sure, okay. Out of trading range. Well, isn't that unfortunate? I guess it's going to have to go to you as well then, Sand, and we'll just have to trade that in a moment. I'd say I'm pretty happy with those as far as trades go. And Sand, go ahead and rejoin with the others, and we'll divvy this out. Let's see, Hong, we want to go ahead and trade with you, as everyone just stands illuminated by Gary's lantern, I guess you'd call it. Yes, okay, let's go ahead and give you a standard one. And then we've got a standard one as well. Or rather, I maybe might have traded that with someone else. Well, we do have one more to give out. Let's see, 24.39. It's actually pretty good. 21.35. Well, I know it will help someone out eventually. Doesn't exactly help us out right now. That's alright. Now, Gary, I think we want to go ahead and trade with you because obviously we have these great big backpacks that we don't need to... Oh, cannot be placed here unless it's empty. Right, what do we have in here currently? Just a splint kit. There you go. Now you can hold on to that. You can probably go ahead and put that in there. I'm fine with that. And our other small thief's backpack, I think we might give to Park just so that he has the ability to, work with that. You don't have anything in yours, do you, bud? You have a sandwich. Of course you do. Go ahead and place that there. And there we go. So now they can actually carry things so we don't have to worry about taking backpacks on and off. Okay, are we ready? Are we steady? Are we prepared? Just to the north of us we have Holy Mines. I was planning to go to these ones first, but you know what? that one might be better for us to get to, and then cross to here and then go down. We know that reaching these points is a little difficult. It might be hard to make it around here, but you know what? We are certainly going to try. And let's kind of get close to the Holy Mines, but not touching it. I don't have any idea how an assault is going to go. I know some of you are concerned with us using assassinations to our advantage because, well, assassinations can be very OP. You can effectively knock out everyone within a town without them realizing, and then you've kind of won at that stage. So I don't think that's what we're going to do. I mean, Sand isn't great when it comes to assassination anyway. I would love to be able to build up to be just more of a military force rather than just assassinating single targets. So that's the plan. We'll see if that plan can even remotely work out. It does look like we have some trouble on the way out of here. And you know what? That trouble might be the perfect opportunity for us to test our skills along the way. Hong, you are on range, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, well, let's go ahead and jump until we're a little closer. Okay, we're close to them, and yeah, there's a decent amount of them here. We should be able to win this battle, though. There is a very strong chance that we will get, some injuries here, but I'm hoping that overall we're going to be able to take this lot out. Now, Hong, I'm going to have you run to the side here as the others start to move in, and it looks like Hong's immediately got the attention of the bloody... Oh, I thought it was a dust boss, but it's not. We're going to get you to start shooting at that one there. As Sand runs in from behind, starts attacking the others. Lots of green. Park absolutely going ham on this one here. Excellent work. The others getting involved. Dogmeat doing absolutely fantastic work. Park dodging some shots. A little damage there. I just love those kicks. Just those kicks to the face. Gary running in there. Doing the good business. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. They have some reinforcements coming in. Actually, there was more than one camp here. Quite a few. Another camp as well. Holy crap. Okay, we've got some hungry bandits coming in now, but I don't think they're going to give us any trouble. Hong, let's go ahead and move you around just so you're a little bit closer. Actually, you know what? You can practice on firing from back there. I'm sure you won't hit any of us. Hammett, Dogmeat, running up together, doing some work. Now, some of you will notice that our man, Stubbs Mamuso, is not with us. For good reason. I mean, we need a strong protector back home, and that strong protector is Stubbs Mamuso. We have wiped out this bandit camp successfully, and I'd say, yeah, dominantly. They didn't really stand much of a chance against us here. We aren't the most skilled fighters in the world, but we are skilled enough. So now the recovery process begins. Let's see if we have any major injuries. Overall, it looks like it's pretty light across the board, and that I'm very happy with. Unfortunately, Gary did take a little bit more of a beating than he needed to there. He is very large. He's very easy to hit. But, you know, he's getting some skill from this, so I'm happy with how that turned out. I mean, yeah, it's skills for all of us. We aren't going to get as much skill while fighting enemies that we can easily kill like that, but still, I think that's a nice warm-up before we get into those Holy Nation lands, and really, we're not that far from the Holy Mines. What route are we going to be taking? Looks like we are going to be heading straight up in this way towards some Garu, which we could kill if we wanted to get some raw meat, but I think we're going to be okay without it for now. I want to get sight of those Holy Mines. We are going to stay with our group for now as they start to get closer. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be up just past that ridge there. Who do we have over here? We have some folks roaming about. I think they are just hungry bandits, and we know that hungry bandits really don't stand much of a chance at all against us. Their attack, their defense is no good, but you know what? I think they are probably going to try to attack us all the same, because these are desperate folks. In desperate times, desperate measures and all that, and yes, they are most certainly running towards us weapon drawn. That is an act of aggression, one that we will not take lying down. Hong, let's get you running up this hill if we can. Off towards the side here, please. Lots of green right off the board. They did get a bit of a retaliation in there, but overall we're seeing a lot of goodness for us. The good thing about having some crossbows in here as well, it does give a chance to stagger your enemies. But really, with the 126 coming from, I think that might have been Bonnie then, not even Dogmeat. Bonnie is now playing limbs. Just like Dogmeat. Look at them go, they all get along. And I don't think we had any major new injuries there. It would be nice to go completely fresh. Bonnie, come back here please. Towards the Holy Mines. But if we've got a few injuries, we might still be able to make it work out for us. I mean, they really didn't stand a chance. But then again, think about the weapons and the armor that they're using, not just skill. I mean, skill does make a difference, but your weapons and your armor does too. Most of us have superior gear on. I mean, the guy who makes the armor doesn't. I mean, that makes sense. No, he makes the weapons. But, you know, most of us have specialist or even masterwork grade equipment on. Yeah, we're doing pretty good across the board here. Maybe... yeah, there we go. That's a better example. I was like, I know more of us have specialist grade stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, standard on the cloth pants. Maybe I could have kept some of those specialist ones around. It's okay. We are going to make more of those. Don't you worry. So, I think it's probably going to be off and... oh, there we go. That direction down here. So, this isn't one that we've been to before, and I think that's a... exiled servant, maybe? No. It's Rank from the Tech Hunters. Just a hiver hanging out. Okay. How are we going to attack this place? Well, it would be probably better to do it at night. Then again, what we need to see first of all is if they have turrets. If they have turrets, then that is an issue. We need to lure them out towards us then, if that's the case. We can't do any fights close. So we're going to go and position ourselves behind this rock, and then we'll think about what we are going to do next. I think we'll probably try and get Sand to approach, just to do a little bit of reconnaissance. And oh wow, oh no, they're not breaking away, they're just going out to work, I think. Yeah, so they're going to go work out here. And let's see, do we have... no, we don't. They don't have any turrets here at all. They've got one here, a mounted crossbow, so we'd need to make sure if anyone does jump on that. Let's have a look at the guards outside and see how well equipped they are. That's a Holy Sentinel. We can see that their attack and their defense is very high. These aren't going to be easy to fight, but I'm confident that we can at the very least try. Paladin. Yeah, okay, we need to pick a position. Oh, who is talking about someone here? I just missed that, unfortunately. Sometimes you will miss that from time to time. But look at this merry band. Well, maybe not so merry, but certainly ready for a fight. I'm going to survey their place and see if I can figure out the best position for us to launch this attack from. Okay, well, right now as it stands, I think that they probably have close to equal numbers to us. So that's not great, considering they are very well equipped and they have good skills. So what we need to try and do is be smart about this. So here's my plan. Let's get you to help us out here, buddy. My plan is to try and use our man Sand here. Everyone else is on hold. Sand, we're going to put you on block for now. But what we're going to need to try and do is just provoke some of them. Let's see. We can kind of get stragglers that are outside here. Oh, you're the High Overseer. 50-50. That's some pretty good stats. Yeah. Ideally, what we're going to do is just provoke some. So let's see. This slaver here, can I provoke you? Well, I've certainly got your attention. We're just standing here like a badass with our sword drawn, calling you out to attack us. With your slave following behind you, we're just going to go ahead and run behind this rock, because, you know, why not? It's not like we have a team of fighters ready to take you on the second that you walk around this corner. No, not that at all. And surprise. Okay, we're going to go ahead and attack. At this point, I think I might put Hong just on passive, rather than accidentally hit some of our people. I think that would be for the better, and we'll get these quick attacks in if we can, and we might even be able to get our first person freed. We're going to keep our eye on over towards the base, make sure we're not being followed. I mean, even though it's one person, Oh, why are you on the floor? Oh, hey, look at that. We've got some friends. Fantastic. Holy Sentinel. We're going to go ahead and attack unprovoked. And they're screaming about unholy ones and escapees. And, well, I think we're going to try and stay behind this rock for now. If we can do work on each of them this way, it's a smart way for us to do it. It's guerrilla warfare tactics. Now, Sand, let's see. We're going to go ahead and grab you real quick, and we're going to remove their armor. Yes, we're going to take their weapons, their armor, and we're going to strip them of it. That's faction uniform, so we can't take it. We're also going to take basic first aid kits as well, so that they can't heal themselves. I think that's going to be important. Now, the other person that was here, we do have this person here. That's just, yeah, that's the Holy Sentinel. What happened to the slaver? And actually, what happened to the slave? Did they just run off? I think they must have. They were on the ground for like a second. I don't think they got hurt in the crossfire there, but yeah, here is our other person. Looks like no one else is coming yet, so that's okay. Looks like it's another piece of Holy Nation uniform. So we'll just go ahead and, I can't seem to like control click any of these things. I have to drag them across, unfortunately. And that just went into Spot's inventory. Interesting. Okay, well, doesn't really make a difference to me. You can go ahead and have some medical equipment there, Spot. And it looks like there is an attack going on, as we're seeing damage. Oh, well, hello. It would seem that Rank is attacking these holy market stall shopkeepers. I don't know if they're usually here, or if they're a add-on because of the market stall mod that I've been using. I think they are. Yeah, so there's some extra people here, but looks like Rank is... well, Rank's trying to take care of them. I think you're probably not going to try and fire that thing. Oh dear. I think that's the person we saved. Yeah. Well, they're going to get taken care of for now. Oh, hang on. I think we might be able to make something of this. Let's go back to everyone else. Put everyone on hold yet again. Go back to Sand. Oh no, we've got some friends heading out here. Okay, let's just start sneaking for a second. What are you doing out here? Are you just investigating these folks? Yes, you are. Yeah, there's quite a few of them, as you can see. Fighting a group like that, not really on our list of things to do all at once. Yeah, no. I'm thinking someone must have... Oh, well, they've definitely seen Sand. Let's go ahead and just back up. They've got really good sight. Let's back behind this rock, my friend. Oh, have we got the attention of one? Maybe. No, unfortunately not. But our other friend in here is making quick work of these... Well, I say quick. It's not quick, but it's something. The other paladins, they don't seem to be that fazed by this, though. Oh, I think he's finally gone down. Alright. Go away, leave me alone. Well, let's see if we can get in here with Sand. We might be able to. They're watching the gates. And they're angry about escapees. Well, let's give them some more escapees to be angry about. Oh, that's one on the run. Okay, let's be quick about this. We're going to go ahead and unlock shackles. And unlock shackles. And yes, I know they are heading directly towards us. Oh, no. No, they're not. And you, we're going to unlock your shackles. Oh, looks like they're sticking with Sand. Fair enough. Okay, there's only one coming out this way. And I'm sorry, buddy, but we're going to have to go. We're going to have to run. We will come back for you. I want to try and see if we can attack this paladin. Yep. Okay, come on, follow me. Follow me, buddy. Just back behind the unsuspecting rock. Yes, back behind here. Come on. I really need to try and keep this guy's aggression, otherwise he's just going to attack the others. They might be a problem. Maybe. We'll see. Because remember, they have like homing accuracy when it comes to looks like they weren't dead. They were just pretending. Okay, now everyone, off hold. We're going to take Sand. We are going to take you off block. We're going to get you attacking that Holy Sentinel there. Hong, let's get you pulled off towards the side. And let's do this thing. Okay, come on Ridley, turn around. Make it quick. Okay, alright. I would really like our best to be in the front for this. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can pull Ridley back. Pull Oblin back maybe. Just let Dogmeat, and I would really like Park to get in there. Park for some reason has picked up a weapon. No, he doesn't have a weapon. But I would love him to get in there. See, this is the trouble about having a large army. It's like a good and a bad thing. Wow, this Holy Sentinel is actually really good. And oh, Hong, yeah, you know what? I'm going to put you on passive again. Just for your own sake. We could just put everyone else but our main attackers on block. That is an option. Gary, what happens if we put you on block? Can you block as an animal? I don't think you can. But you know what? I think it's probably better for us to just have him as a passive creature right now. Purely just because he's going to get a little bit too hurt otherwise. Well, the other guy went down quite quickly. Oh, there you go. Hong, you can be doing our live medicing. Low taking a bit of a hit there. That's okay. It doesn't look too bad. Across the board, I don't think we got any major injuries there. Everyone's looking okay. No one really needs to sit out at this point, and that's another person down. That's kind of how we're going to need to do this. We're going to need to be very tactful with how we take care of the Holy Nation, because an outright attack just isn't going to do what we need it to do. Yeah, fortunately, I'm just going to have to move things around like this. It's going to be a little awkward. Let's see, where is that blade? No Darchi, go ahead and pick that back up, buddy. I think that was everything from this bloke that we want to take. Yeah, that'll do. So everyone, once again, hold. We'll place you down here and Sand. Let's see if we can get you to antagonize some of these others. Who are you? You're a paladin, okay. Let's see if we can antagonize you from all the way over here. Don't think we can, we have to be a lot closer. Wolf Den has been wiped out. See these Holy Nation servants, they're still following us. So what I might try and do is just run a bit further away. Once you get a decent distance away from these places, they'll make a decision as to whether or not they want to follow you. So let's just go down in this direction for now and see if we can get them to make up their minds. Hopefully we don't have to go too far. I could set up some, you know what? I think it'll be the smartest thing for us to do right now. It's going to take me a little bit, but I'm going to set up a camp here. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, now this is an actual different zone. If they don't make up their mind now, we're gonna have to take them back with us, and they're just gonna have to hang around while we're fighting. Okay, all right. So you effectively have to go to a different zone. Now the question is, will they stay? Will they both decide to stay? We got 2 new lows. I know how that sounds, but yeah. Fantastic. That's great. That's exactly what I was hoping to be able to do with this, is be able to recruit people this way. You can see that they're actually not bad when it comes to fighting. So we might just be able to get them decked out in some equipment, even if it is the Holy Nation stuff. It is more mouths to feed, but you know, that's what we're here to do. We're here to free these people. Now you should probably have a little bit of a rest. I think that's going to be for the best. Hong, let's get that backpack off you now. Or we could have you be a dedicated healer. That's another option for us there. You did actually manage to get a blade, so that's good. We could get you to just pick up the traded leathers. I think that might be a better piece of equipment for you. Let's see. Yeah, much better. Now, as for pants, I'm not sure what we're going to want to try and grab. Let's see what we got over here. I mean, it's gonna be the same. Get you some plated long boots. Probably a little bit overkill, really. But, you know what? Yeah, we'll be able to make use of you, I'm sure of it. So, we'll go to everyone else yet again, put them all on hold. And Sand, let's get you heading towards here. So, it looks like we do have one person guarding them. No, we've actually got Rank! Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if we free Rank? Yes. So Rank is the guy from the trade hunters. Okay, so we've got some more people in. Oh wow, what the heck was this? It was them fighting hungry bandits. Oh, it's slave mongers. So slave mongers aren't as, you know, difficult.
But yeah, they are going to be traveling to these Holy Nation outposts more often than not because, well, they sell slaves. And that's exactly what they're doing here. I'm pretty sure that they are enslaving all of these Holy Nation folks. We do have a bone dog, which belongs to them. Ugh. I really, really want to see if we can free our man. Oh, where is he? I've already lost track of him. I think he's been brought back inside, but if we could free him, yeah, he's getting walked back in now. If we could free him, that'd be amazing because he's a tech hunter. He's very skilled at what he does. Yeah, I think we might need to take care of those slave mongers before we continue the fight against the paladins inside. You know what? We could just try this. Let's go off sneak for a second here. Let's just see if we can antagonize maybe one, maybe two. See who we can pull to us. Because what we're really wanting to avoid here is just getting too many. Alright. You're heading back out here. I think it's because most of them are more concerned with this group that's out here right now than to, to really care about us. Although, we could get you to care about us. It looks like you do. You care enough to be able to run around the corner towards us. Excellent. Okay, so we want to grab everyone again, except for Low here. Yeah, I'm gonna try my best not to pull them back into the fight. And let's do what we do. Attack that target. Good job, Dogmeat. Somehow it was nearly entirely absorbed. Don't know how you block an attack coming from Gary like that. Oh, and here we go. Now we have others. The High Bloody Overseer. Oh shit. Okay, at this point, I think we need Sand to concentrate. Dogmeat, I need you to concentrate on the High Overseer. And Park, we need you to concentrate on the High Overseer. Oh crap. Oh, good attacks coming in across the board. Did we just annihilate the freaking... We just freaking annihilated the High Overseer. Just like that. Just like that. Okay, well, Low, how would you like to... Well, new Low. How would you like to just go in there and just steal some of that stuff? We definitely need to take that cleaver away. 100%. So how about you just go ahead and swap those out? You're not going to be great with it to start with, but you could get better. Who knows? Who knows? Chain shirt, why not? We'll put all the faction gear on you for now. Do we want to just get you in the Holy Nation plate? Yeah, sure. We'll go the whole 9 yards. That actually does impact your attack quite a bit. Give you some more survivability when it comes to fighting these folks. Yeah, let's do it, just to intimidate them. We want to take that other weapon away from the High Overseer as well. But I'm impressed with how quickly that High Overseer went down. As soon as we concentrated him, just absolutely wrecked. Oh, Hong getting some good strikes in there as well. Oh, and here we go. We have some others who are now coming towards us. Sand going mano a mano over here with one. Okay, Park, let's get you to assist our man Sand. And Bonnie, let's get you to help out over here as well. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, Sand taking a few good hits there as another baddie emerges. We're going to get Park to swap over there. Oh, he blocked those hits quite well, and the High Overseer is crippled, trying to crawl away. Dogmeat, I'm going to call you in to assist here because we're getting more than we want to be attacking us. Oh, I think we've got some slavers heading in as well. Yeah. Okay. Alright, nice. That's some good damage across the board. Okay. Here we go. Okay. A few more hits than I would like. Oren, how about you come in here and start helping in this direction? Ziff, same thing. Okay, that's another one down. Excellent. Good news for us. Sand, I want you to quickly disarm this one. Mercenary plate. That's not half bad. That gives a minus to perception, but the visored helmet is actually a pretty decent helmet. Got caught stealing. Stealing my ass. Okay, right. I'm going to run to this issue again of the Paladin's crosses just being too large of a weapon for us to take. That old chestnut. Quickly strip them of their armor. And yeah, I guess we're going to have to just drop that on the ground real quick. I don't want to get rid of that Nodachi though. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Excellent. And we'll do the same thing here, except I want that visored helmet. Oh, we're just going to keep on getting caught stealing, yeah. Okay, we have to take down the other ones first. I'm fine with that. And oh, hey, look, all of the slavers are here. Okay, so at this stage, we want to just click on them and go attack all. Except without... Actually, you know what? Low, you're in a good position. I'm just going to keep calling them both low until we until we find something else. Okay, now the slavers we should be able to take care of without too much trouble, especially with our superstars here. What we want to be watching out for though is as soon as those paladins go down, we need to be taking those weapons, 110%. Just because those they can really pack a punch. And they still are, and I'm a little disappointed that we don't have more attacks going on here. Let's go bring you two, bring Ruka around as well. Why are you still on hold? How many other people are still on hold here? No one should be on hold. Just want to make sure that's actually the case. And we're just going to try and go attack all yet again. So everyone should be getting engaged here. We don't want to disengage with this group though. Let's keep that happening as much as we can. Is there any that we can actually strike? Yeah, attack all. Bonnie, you're doing a great job. Sand, I'm going to try and steal you. Attack that slave mugger, please. Okay, yep, bodies are going flying. That's good news. Okay, Low is now up, trying to help out here, and we have some others joining the fray. Hungry bandits. Okay, alright, head back towards here. Okay, yeah, they're going down. Yes, we have taken some pretty serious injuries from this fight, but I think this has been a good dent in their numbers. Now, I don't know if you need to go all the way over here for this one or two escaped hungry bandits. But if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. We'll let them do it as long as it's quick, and then we need to pull them back in. Okay, back here please, back here. Pull everyone back in. We want to put them back onto hold. Have them be in this position here, as everyone's going to be a little bit hurt after this fight. So I'm going to have to go through, I'm going to have to pull a whole heap of crap off these bodies. But that's the first stage of this assault done. We are going to continue that assault in the next. Well, it looks like the slave mongers weren't done just yet. They were playing dead. Something tells me that they're not going to last very long though. You can see that we've been making our little totems out of everything that we find left on the ground here. Yeah, it's not going to take long for them to take care of them. We do want the group to pull back though. We don't want them to go too far away from here. The others are going to be popping up like that. Yeah. So, with the first lot of our troops recovering, the initial assault has been in our favor. We have decent numbers. We don't quite have the skill and the armament to be able to take on the whole fortification, but whittling them down like this is certainly going to be the way for us to attempt it. It's going to be difficult, but we can do it. With tenacity, we will free everyone that's here and maybe even help that tech hunter back on the road. But that is going to be in the next episode. So please do join me then as the assault on the holy mines continue. And, well, we'll have to deal with some Shek in need of some food. But that seems like a lot less in the face of all of this. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.